Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty?
I should play wrong, Chuck.
Yeah, the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it.
But you start tripping.
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Ingram. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
You hear me?
Jackson on 1st down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
That was skill, son.
And they get him down.
That was skill, son.
He takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
I can watch it.
On YouTube, Mikael.
So from
type in T Stafford on YouTube. You type in T Stafford on YouTube.
At the 40. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson.
Get that! You got to try to my shit, bro.
He was looking for Nick Boyle that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I did. He overthrew it.
2nd and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, Les, nigga, oh, you dropped that.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Damn, he dropped that.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle.
Crazy motherfucker. You keep rushing him around Lamar. I'm trying to spare you.
By a few yards. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if he's a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there.
Sanford, S-A-F-F-O-R-D.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson.
You hear me?
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Sanford, nigga.
Boy, running that bitch.
That shit don't happen no more. That shit ain't gonna happen no motherfucking more. That shit ain't happen no motherfucking more.
2nd down. On 2nd down.
S-A-F-F-O-R-D, nigga. I'm trying to tell you that. Type in my game tag. Just type in my game tag if you can't see it like that.
That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. He finds his way into the secondary again.
The nigga really saw it, bro.
Try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? 3rd level run. 1st level being the D line, and linebacker 2nd level in the secondary, the 3rd. When you block it up well, and you make the secondary do all the tackling.
Tap in my game tag if you can't see like that.
Pick up and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's in the link, though.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
That made that crazy as fuck.
Funny.
Here's Wilson on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt it.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A little
Yes.
tribulation there, but it doesn't hold. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's got it. Ingram churning. He lost the football. And the Seahawks.
Man, this nigga gave up.
No, he just picked off?
No, that nigga, he stripped
The psychology of the game.
Look at that shit, bro.
Amaze me because
that shit game fuck, bro.
Never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practicing.
Man, you just go.
Talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
I want you, brother. I'm tired of whooping you, bro.
And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. On the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. That's good for 28 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Tell it to man.
I'm telling you, let's go real quick. What the fuck? Oh, hell no, bro. What this shit? What this shit, man? Murray, sorry, fuck. That shit was, what the fuck? That shit was bull the fucking shit, bro. Bro, you gotta pause the game for that shit, bro. Your brother sorry too, I want him next.
That bitch said they jumping on me.
What the speed at out here? Oh, speed right here.
Where he at? Bring him out, bring him out.
Man, start the game, bruh.
Bring him out, bring him out.
Bro, you got a fluke ass play you just got, man. That shit a fluky fuck. Man, start the game, bruh. Bruh, start the game, bruh.
This afternoon.
Start the game, man. Man, what the nigga name is? Kane's back for sure.
Bring us forward that shit over there, man. Hey, kick the ball, nigga.
Jason Myers now for the extra point.
You went, it's your last damn touchdown you're gonna get.
And this will
He didn't miss the field goal. See, you know he saw it.
No. No, we finna tell
right. You from Quincy, but I be showing my ass in the city.
Touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away.
You gonna be for 4,000.
I think nigga from, you from Harlem? I think she said nigga from Harlem or some shit like that.
Set at the line for this next
Harlem.
And last time the turnover on the fumble.
Harlem Knights.
In enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard.
Y'all ain't there for no South Florida, man. Y'all niggas from Bane.
Nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so it looked like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing. Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
That shit supposed to be a damn pick, bro. That's our ass shit.
Midfield now, here's Jackson. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Why y'all scared of Young Steve?
We remind you that
I got Young Steve in the building too now.
To Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our
Hey, Vanna, man, don't put us in the name of the Vanna boy.
On this sorry ass shit, nigga. Stop manning up on me, bro.
Marquise Brown, 32 yards. As they are
Nobody, buddy.
Here in the first half. Tucker able to connect.
Just to get that ass whoop, man.
Tied at 7.
To get that ass whoop.
So all even at 7
Get that ass whoop, bro. Hey, bro, y'all boy, let's go 7 up. That nigga sweet.
This will be fielded at the 6.
What we looking at?
And a good return.
This shit is sweet.
Stop just shy of the 30-yard line.
Get that ball back, T.
Ready to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
All right, Mom.
When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. And I think the ball's
shit, he's selling candy. He's selling candy. Yo, hold on, he's selling candy. Hey, he out here selling candy, cuz. He out here selling candy. He's selling candy free. He out here selling candy free. He out here selling candy free.
To either take the hit.
He out here selling candy. He out here selling candy free. Free, he out here selling candy.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong.
He's selling candy.
Because you can analyze it.
He out here selling candy, cuz.
You got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
I'm finna score, dude. You got man enough. That shit gonna hurt you at the end. I'm gonna show your ass. That shit gonna hurt you.
You gotta be careful not
that shit gonna hurt
Where
you.
your game at?
Jackson.
That shit gonna hurt you at the end. That shit gonna hurt you at the end.
Up there, 18
yeah, whatever.
As they get closer for third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much.
Bro, you clicking out the nigga, bro. You scared to tackle me? You scared to tackle me? That ain't clicking out the dude, bro. I ain't up to be up.
So on fourth down, here's the
you can't score, bro. You suck. That little gas shit you got.
From the right hash, it's a 35.
Do something with it. Do something with it.
His kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Where your game at pre-broadcast?
On first down, Wilson. Dancing to his left. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Man, take no T.
You seen that shit?
On first down. They run it with Carson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They ain't gonna do shit with it.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL.
They being like he winning over
It's a
here.
presentation of EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an
No, he got it on sit. No, he got it on sit with
it.
it.
Be taken in at the 1.
No, so.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive.
He got to adjust. You better do it. Yeah, you better adjust.
Isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum.
Yeah, I bet you did.
What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Care about me.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. What? You must be dreaming. 57's the mic. Watch 57. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. What?
From the gun, it's Wilson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. On 3rd down, Wilson trying to fit it in
to the departments. Give me that. Give me that.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter and interception. So maybe the second half tone setter.
Use alert.
User. He has selling candy, man. He don't want it. He don't want it. He don't want it. He don't want it.
Has that happened to you before?
You don't want it.
Stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They get 14
You don't want
on
it.
that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
See, can you just go to the first play?
Ingram again. First down.
How you get started on after you change your
Making
ditch
the
chart?
stop that time, Bobby Wagner. On 2nd and 9, Jackson.
Nigga got scored on after he changed the ditch
Being
chart.
chased out left.
Shit crazy.
Change that big bite.
He's going to keep it here. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Green light. Cause there ain't no party on scene, right? Living off that Molly can't pay, right?
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Check 99. Check 99. No.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard
Making niggas
line.
quit out 2-2.
Officially
Out to the 20.
1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. This stadium once registered
That boy Hendo.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Solo JD.
Disputed at the 2.
Where you at, Seahawks?
What happened to 04 JD?
Solid return, pretty good
To the
field
department.
position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
To the department.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Let's go
find
here,
themselves
Preem.
down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, 14 shit with all set. Over here, Prince 17-10, my way.
Man, T, why you setting these boys up?
Back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right.
Charlotto. Okay. Okay.
Incomplete. The partner, let's talk Super Bowl.
Okay.
We have to.
Pre nigga hot. I nigga quiet, pre.
Super Bowl. You
don't know what to do.
Teams, right? You had Kansas City and New Orleans, but you had the Saints winning. I also had the Saints there, but losing to New England.
You quiet.
I
got him shook.
Things. So, who's going to win the big game, partner?
Well, I think San Francisco wins 35-34. MVP, usually a quarterback. But in this case, we're going to have an upset. Middle linebacker Fred Warner is going to have 13 tackles and an interception return for a touchdown.
He probably had his LA touchdown he got. He wants to have that shit.
Because
they feel sorry for him, I guess. Come on, bro. Running ain't it, bro. Running is not it.
But this time the defense, which got them there, is going to
running ain't it. Ain't the route, bro.
Walks away. Super Bowl MVP.
Running ain't the route.
49ers Super Bowl champions.
Wow, you went above and beyond with great specifics there. I'll be a little bit more general.
I'll
just say that the Chiefs are going to win by a touchdown, and yes, I'll go with the MVP.
30 and 11, what you going to do out here?
Mahomes.
And if you're not really rooting in this game, how great a matchup is this?
Fantastic. Going to be a ton of fun. The Seahawks on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11.
This shit too sweet.
You hear me?
From the shotgun, Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll find Metcalf.
Y'all boys gonna get back in the line, man. How much you got the game?
Yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Now Wilson on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle.
You were Jay quiet, bro. Now he want to say something.
Metcalf with his second touchdown of the afternoon. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is.
Now actually let's go. Now he want to talk. Now he want to say something. This is a ball game, bro. You thought he left the party?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
I bet he is.
You have to be prepared for
This nigga booty chick, man. This nigga shit.
Make some adjustments.
It was Jaron Reed who got him down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
My dog said he got bigger trees to fry.
Snead's got it. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards.
You hear me?
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Jackson on first down.
Let me get some of that.
Get on me.
Let me get some of
Fuck
that.
off me.
A yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Let me get some of that.
Bro, you ain't clicking on the dude. You clicking off on. You scared to talk to me. You know I'm gonna break them damn legs. You know I'm gonna break them legs. Sorry ass, nigga.
Hey, Preem, let me get some of that, Preem.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Hey, get him man some help out here. Get him man some help. Get him man some motherfucking help out here, man. Get him man some help out here.
For a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood,
get him man some help out here, kid. Get him man some help.
And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
But the jail has to be open.
This one taken from the 7. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments. And no,
you know you saw when they put that up.
Knocked the ball away.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
To throw on third down.
I don't know why he put y'all in that jungle, but he set y'all up for the open.
On the run, he'll let this go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25.
Bro, I'm going to be real with y'all, bro, but y'all need to be playing the best niggas in Florida right now, bro. No cap.
There on the third down conversion. Now it's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get
all the top 10, y'all, boy. I ain't going to count with y'all, boy, man. T set y'all up.
Alright, so this man, shit real over here.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson flushed out right. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Josh Bynes. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
19.
Third and long. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Travis Homer, 30 yards.
Let's go here.
Time, nigga. He like he winning.
With the extra point. The extra point now.
Stop me from scoring, nigga. You can do that yet. Look, time it up. You ain't touching this ball no more. You ain't touching this ball no more.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends
we
this
suck,
away.
bro.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Ooh.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy.
Ooh, now they go to the pot, man.
As they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The reception good for 7. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first one.
That man changing his depth chart.
He is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now Jackson throwing on 4th down.
God damn. They don't fuck up the church's money. They don't fuck up the church's money.
And that's a
they don't fuck up the church's money.
Our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I got 20 old hill, man. What y'all boys looking like?
I just don't know.
Over here, 31-24 right now.
Late in the game,
50 seconds
they look
left.
like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, pick on ball.
Just took the lead. You got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The
Yeah, but that
Seahawks
wasn't a real game,
offense.
bro. He knew he had to
Down
lead.
here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a
You
huge
know,
factor
bro.
right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their
Put that shit down.
go through play
That shit work no
sequences.
motherfucking
And
more.
this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to
Yeah, boy,
execute.
still ain't told him how
They
to
have
double
the
team.
opportunity now. Here's the execution.
L1 and put the right stick there.
Say it one more time.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to
That ain't it.
That time out.
yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Let me see. Okay, L1, then what?
You don't see double team on the shit?
Throwing now is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. This complete to Lockett. 25 yards that time. Now the Seahawks call the
Score right now,
second of their
31-24
three
right now.
timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
Tear that motherfucking ass up.
Watch the twist. Slant.
Yeah, I ain't San Francisco gonna be like a cheat. I ain't gonna do like that. I'm gonna get it for the Ravens. Cause he got too much time. San Francisco had that much time to do nothing.
Now they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh shit!
It's intercepted
Ball
at
game.
the goal line.
Ball motherfucking
Picked
game.
up by Marlon
He out
Humphrey.
here stealing candy.
Well, I get it.
He out here stealing candy.
He was moving
That's it,
to his
fellas.
right and trying to shift the coverage. But
Now
instead,
he on the phone.
shifted the
Oh, he
coverage
gotta go. He
Now he on
gotta
the phone.
go.
to
Now
the
he on the
right
phone.
and threw right into
Now
it
he
for
on
an
the phone.
interception.
The Raven offense set
All
at
right,
the line
bro.
for this next drive.
Now he on
And
the
this one all over but the
Now he on the
shoulder, you
phone.
might say.
Watch out.
Now, there's
Oh,
one time
now he on the phone.
defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
Ball
The
game,
final
fellas.
seconds tick away in this Baltimore. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves,
I just look bad, bro. D-boy picking on me, man.
Oh, that was what it was. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, now we gotta hold on. Okay. That's why I threw that pit. Oh, it's mama's fault. Mama said tripping.
Well, Mama time, come get the bags out of the car, man. Y'all boys just chill.
Over here, that brother. No, I said that's a brother. Hey, now listen. Jules, I was told the goddamn D-Man, he was like, that nigga fly and hit or some shit. He said, them boys nice as fuck. Those the nicest ones in there. You said they ain't got no defense, they got that offense. Pretty much trying to pay much. He told he don't know.
Bro, you know your mic ain't muted? Bro, put your mic on mute, bro. Hey, big dog, you don't need no college degree to be successful, dog. Yeah, don't go to college, bro. You go get your nice little trade, big dog.
That made her tripping.
My daughter muted his mic.
Listen, dog, nigga beat me so bad last night in my wild card pre. Bro, listen, the score was 12-28, bro. I got two saves. I had four. What the fuck? I had 4-28, dog. That score, I got 12. Went for the two. Get what? He nigga laughed. I said, look at God. No, he laughed. I said, look at God. Now I played my wild card last night. That nigga told me up, boy. Now I'm playing my head to head shit. I'm in my division round right now. Same win is not Super Bowl. Try to put on your safety. I mean, you tight end. I think he had the Patriots. Didn't you say the Patriots? But don't play with me like that, boy. Premium, don't play with me like that, bro. I'll come up with it now. That last time.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here is the punter, Matt Bosher, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Yeah. Oh, you still watching my shit? Yeah, I got some Jags. See on NWA though, man. We got a whole attitude out here.
Mahomes now on first down. Man open, that's Terrell Owens. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a great return.
Kyler was so trash, bro.
Close to the 30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Line of scrimmage, the 31.
Y'all hear that?
Y'all
hear that? That's the sign that my peer has conceded.
Following the interception. Got a man, it's Randy Moss complete. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
When focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
But he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving
and I'm finna try him out
per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
Hey, you saw Red Trey on this. What's up?
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big...
And he is...
Yeah, that cold right there, dog. I wouldn't even take it there.
A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
Where's your brother?
This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction downfield or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to air one out.
I got
and
it.
They will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. First down, Vic. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl? Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Geno Atkins got home that time. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Michael Vick. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
You say you want to bet some cash?
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
I'm coming to your house. I ain't going to cap with you, bro. I ain't even finished on line. I'm coming to your house. I know it's T-State.
He ain't at my house.
Oh, I thought you at your house.
Great diving play.
Up there, let him go get it. He got it. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. On 4th down, Vic. Buying timers into the end zone. Oakland Raiders, touchdown.
So this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. It's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third.
No, trying to get on him real quick.
Who watching me? I got 2 views. Who watching me?
This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25.
Let me see.
A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I for lose my goddamn
Jaguars
wife.
come to the line
around.
to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns
Yeah, I got
early,
it.
probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it.
Kill that nigga,
They'll
beat you,
abandon
bro.
it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points,
he
get
never
that
worried.
0 off the board. On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. And he'll get this one complete to T.O. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. First down carry for Smith. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a
Tell
very
Jack she get on that
manageable
2K for that
second down.
cash.
A very
I
solid
don't
gain
discriminate.
on that play.
From the 44.
Jack want to play with 2K for that cash.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
No, trap.
First down.
Not the first play.
Smith. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They're able to push
That's that easy trap.
4 down to the 37.
Man, let me get some of that. Let me get some of that, man.
Always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance.
Let me get enough, man.
When you get a nice
Get a
game
little
like
bit of that.
you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because
Play you real quick.
the defense back on its heels.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 5th, and that is good.
Say the.
Jacksonville.
I'll give them 15. Bitch, I'm seeing you get.
As they are now on the board here in the first half. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Man, you getting whipped by everybody tonight, dog. You need to go to bed.
And even 60 yards. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game, and all
I
he
can't
talked
tell
about
you
was
can
run
yell that.
fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases.
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses
That's like
try
legit,
to guard
though.
the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about
Y'all got these boys
52-yard
mad,
field
man.
goal,
Y'all stop
they're kinda
whooping these
giving up
boys.
points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even
That's what you
more,
gotta
which
do.
means more pressure, more blitzing.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense.
You playing a girl,
there,
sorry.
as he's trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Third and long for Vic. And it's intercepted at the
You got to put your girl on the game now, bro. That shit ain't foul.
So, Charles, you and I have made our predictions for Super Bowl 54. Well, coming soon, the official Madden NFL 20 Super Bowl prediction. Something Madden folks do every year is predict how they think the big game is going to play out. And that prediction, with the help, by the way, from Peyton and Eli Manning, is going to be revealed on Thursday, January 30th, 9 Eastern. Go to EA.com.
Man, let me get some of that trap, man. Just quit that trap.
And keep
You
playing
only need
Madden
that.
to feed the machine and tell us who you think will win as well. Again, it's EA.com/the prediction. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Mahomes now to throw.
He ain't worried.
That'll be caught by Hester. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Mahomes now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll...
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go alive.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Mahomes firing complete. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando.
Stop him out, Trap. Don't do it like that. Let him still try.
Before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 22.
Man, try to put Jazz on the game, man. Shit is.
On first down, Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in.
Still in the
It's
party,
knocked
don't
away
seem
and
right.
incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith.
Man, Trap got the pistol in the party, man.
Able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Hey, Chuck, you lying right now?
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Oh, Chuck lying? I'm gonna go watch it.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw.
What the fuck?
And he finds his target. It's Sharp.
Sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room
Talking about Bainbridge?
Well, they said it with a chuckle.
The
They called him
disrespect.
unreliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he
No,
used to.
not Ella
He still
Plugger,
has
bro.
all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal.
D-boy tripping, bro.
Be
How
interesting
the
to
fuck?
see now. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long
Thank you.
drives. They get
Oh
rest
my
on
God,
both
why you
sidelines.
swatting the ball? Hit the fucking
Finishing with
ball,
points
bro.
In terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
This will be taken short. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
My fault, team. That's all my fault. He abusing me right now,
The
team.
Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Jags grab
That's
it.
supposed to be a fucking kick.
And the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
God.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go.
I feel like 8 times.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. He goes full extension, and he's got it. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Devin Hester as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And it's now 17-14. It is Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Who you playing, Kel?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary. Playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
I did for fun, bro. Wouldn't I ever use the Ravens, though? Wouldn't I ever use the Ravens? I just want to try them. I want a mobile quarterback.
And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range. So that'll back him up 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. This will be the final play of the half. Vick. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports.
You talking about to the fullback, don't it? Yeah.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right.
But you said 84 speed.
Not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up.
What the fuck?
And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Chat to the go back to milk quick, don't it?
Tell me I don't play much, man.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
He just trash.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It'll be Vick once more. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass.
I think he started to fight it, though.
Right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
I understand he bought it with a helmet.
Vick to the air again. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This will be taken very short, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs.
Nah, I'm in my championship game right now. What's going on?
Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Make it out my playbook, nigga.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, Vick. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. Geno Atkins in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They will indeed go for it. Vick.
Oh, I did not see that.
He did on the dive. Nice grab. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Vick now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. On 2nd and very short, Vick. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's right now, trying to get a lot right them up.
It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion, but it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact, yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Vic.
It's already I give him my big play, nigga. There you go right there.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
You try, man.
I love they do that shit. Play me a man. Like, I was supposed that shit so quick.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Yeah, let's go sack lunch.
They'll run it again with Smith. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On 2nd down, here's Smith. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
You got it bound.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Good play with out of bounds.
Unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's got a man. It's T.O. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Chop 3 points.
They go back to the ground now with Smith.
Hold that -3, Trap.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at what running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football. Right now, they're executing really well.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Mahomes. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness,
yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feel
Get
all
a cap.
Yeah. I'll be all right.
Okay,
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
Like that, Preem?
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line.
You like
That's
that,
like drawing the
Preem?
line in the sand.
Bruh,
Who's going to make the stand here?
I beat nigga like 4
Defensive
times
guys, they know
already,
if he gets
bro.
in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football
Yeah, okay.
right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Gotta hold them to 3 to keep this a one-score game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd
I'm
and goal.
gonna get him, bro.
Hey, 43, 15.
Here we go now with Smith. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back
I'm
on
finna
1st.
tell you got the broadcast. Y'all finna watch this. I'm finna
What are we going to
broadcast.
see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what? Right?
yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play.
Bro, you know I'm gonna go in this shit, bro.
Has a chance to run it.
You know I'm gonna go in this shit, bro. Bro, you know I'm gonna go in this shit, bro.
Maybe an important
You know I'm going in this shit,
quarter
bro.
miss as this stays a
Nigga,
3-point
this
game.
nigga back to him, bro.
Overtime
Salary
is
cap.
very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the post. We could have
Who
some
the
free
fuck is
football,
that?
couldn't
You ain't
we?
knowing
That
D.
one good for 13 and a Raider
You
first
want some
down.
smoke?
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Vic now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Complete. The tight end
How many times I beat
Kelsey.
you?
And able to break one
How many
tackle,
times I
but then
beat you?
quickly brought
How many
down.
times did I
But a
beat you?
nice little gain.
How many times
Drive
did
something
I
that
beat
crazy,
you?
see those short throws underneath.
How
They
many
gotta find
times?
a way to gash the defense
okay.
downfield.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Back to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
This nigga running cover 2 defense, man. I'm finna scrub this shit.
45 yards.
This nigga running cover 2 defense. I'm finna scrub this shit. I'm finna scrub you, man. You hit me, nigga. I'm finna scrub you real quick. Bro, Russell Wilson not gonna have 50 rushing yards, and he's not gonna have 1 touchdown, bro. They bet that.
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your
You gotta
guys
open
down
that
the
bitch up,
field,
bro.
and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted. Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right.
So this will be a
Hey,
win
Preem,
for
touchdown.
Jacksonville.
Marquise Brown, first play, watch this. Marquise Brown, first play, watch this. Touchdown to the Crizane. He was wide open, wasn't it? This shit sweet.
Get that nigga.
But you got a lot of green, boy. Pick six. Watch this. First play. Yeah, I done seen your offense, bro. Don't run to the right.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has,
1 yard.
Goes through him.
1 yard. No first. No first.
Benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. Not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
That's your playbook. Sit your bitch ass down.
After a gain of about 6 across the 30 to
1 yard,
31.
bitch.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Michael Vick. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.
And an interception in the end zone for Deion.
You trash, bitch. You can try shit with you, man. You won games that I've been on the mic today.
Florida State, a Sugar Bowl game against Auburn. The last play of the game, he switched assignments to make sure he was on the top receiver for Auburn and picked off the pass to end the game in the end zone in the Sugar Bowl. Deion Sanders.
So much knowledge in that mind. What a great career Deion Sanders had. 8-time Pro Bowl. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes...
Kick, bitch! Kick! Get your sorry ass off here. Sorry ass, bitch. What the fuck you talking about? Set your stupid ass up. Set your stupid ass up. Set your stupid ass up, bitch. Hey, T. Niggas do a pick at the 4-yard line.
Picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. So here's a 1st and 10.
Nigga at the 3-yard line. Nigga, shut up.
At the 49-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with him. And down to the 44.
Hey, T.
5 yards that time.
T.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up.
Yo, he doing, T? Taking off everybody. He click off everybody, T. T, he click off everybody.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Devin Hester, the intended receiver. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
First down, bitch. First down, bitch. You know what the first down is? You know what the first down is? You threw a kick at the 10-yard line.
And 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside.
Man, you threw a kick at the 4-yard line.
There's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
First carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a third.
Fuck this shit, man. Easy winning.
Vick readies to throw. They set up the screen to Bo. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
And he didn't even pick it off. He didn't even pick it off, y'all.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught.
What?
Touchdown, Raiders. Tyreek Hill, 40 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
He happy he threw a pick out of bounds, y'all. He can't do that.
Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down.
You ain't throwing shit. You ain't throwing shit. You gotta run. You better run the ball.
Once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football.
He ain't got no ability.
But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll.
And he fires
he
one
just
that's intercepted. Picked off by LT, the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
They put a bit of them free. I wanted them.
Get this drive started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Off the play fake, Vick. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now here's Vick, forced out to his left. He may try and run for this.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this from both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Vick gets this one to Hill. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And the Jags grab it.
0-0.
And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20, 10, and he brings us
What the fuck you lying for, man? Stop being a captain, bro. Big ass captain, bro. You a lying ass little bitch, dog.
The pass receiver turned into
y'all just ain't got to lie.
And it goes
0-0. You can't score, man. You'd have had the ball the whole time. Can't score.
They're not too happy about it, but for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create
you talking shit at 1 yard line.
He's just going for extra yards.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game.
Now Vick stripped. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And some room to work. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
This will be taken very short. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And he brings this
bro, that nigga really sweet, bro. Easy, man. I get team to try with it, bro.
So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house.
Go, bro.
2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
And Vic's throw there, incomplete. A quick sidestep here, CD. The NFL doing something kind of neat for its 100th season, which wraps up with Super Bowl 54. They're inducting a 20-man class, a centennial class, into the Pro Football Hall of Fame this year. Now, a number of modern-day candidates won't be announced until the night before the Super Bowl, but 15 have already been announced, and it's a pretty good list so far. Guys like Harold Carmichael, Bobby Dillon, Alex Karras, Donnie Shell, Duke Slater, and a number of others in there as well, CD.
Yeah, you're right about that, and what this does is they hope it helps ease the backlog of some of the great candidates that are out there. You know, a Max Speedy and Ed Sprinkle, people may have forgotten about, but they were tremendous during their time frame. And we did get to see, if you're watching television, coaches Bill Cowher and Jimmy.
Oh, wide open, complete. That all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are back within a single score. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. .39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. From the gun, Vic. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 15. Mike is a 15. Check Mike 15.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Over. It's 50. Mike's 50.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Hey,
Pick it up.
Throwing again. Vic. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete.
They need to.
They couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
I mean, he ain't good on, like, man-to-man. He only good for, like, coverage zone.
Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give him another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On third down, this is Jackson. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing a fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Vick to throw it. It's Hill, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time.
No, it's out. Smith lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 2nd down now. It's Smith. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Mahomes going to throw. Keeps himself upright. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Mahomes now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Vick. They complete it to Hill. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long. Being chased. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, it's Vic. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Vic now. And now he'll tuck it and run. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 53 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. On first down, Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A give to Smith out of the gun. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Yeah, he's got it. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Let's go! Let's go!
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw, Vic, escaping the pressure right. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And this will get them all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. A huge play there on the screen pass. 49 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. Third and goal from the 2. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Well, hey, CD, we talked about some of the guys that were going into the Hall of Fame, the 15 that we already know. But of the more modern-day players that are finalists, who do you think's going to get in?
That is really, really difficult. I'm glad you asked, because it gives us a chance to kick it around just a little bit. Tony Baselli, the left tackle, a lot of people have not put him in, I think, due to longevity. But when he played, he was as good as it got. I mean, the best in the game. I think it's his time. I think he's going to find his way in, even though there's a backlog of offensive linemen like Steve Hutchinson's available. Alan Faneca's available. If you have to pick a safety out of this crew of Leroy Butler, Steve Atwater, John Lynch, Troy Polamalu, good luck on that one, although I think Polamalu is going to be a first ballot Hall of Fame. I think he gets in. I think Edgerrin James, the running back, it's his time. He should have been in a while ago as far as I'm concerned. It's time for him to go ahead and get his due and get in. And if you're a receiver, good luck. Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, Reggie Wayne, who do you pick out of that crew? So I think a few guys who are deserving will get overlooked again, like a Sam Mills, a linebacker, or a Zach Thomas. But all in all, it's going to be a very strong class.
And we will find out who the 5 are that will go into Canton with the other 15 the night before the Super Bowl on Saturday. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a 1-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Vic goes play action. And going deep for Hill. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Vic now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 44, Vic. That's caught by Jackson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run here with Bo. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They run again with Jackson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Vic to throw. That one complete to Hill. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now Mahomes. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
He's back to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is, and this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game, so you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Now Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
36. Tighten up.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle? Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On 3rd down, Wilson looking deep downfield, and that will be incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead,